I'm an artist and designer who has grown a big following on social media, and I want to help you do it too. I think it's so important for us as designers to get our work out there in an authentic and real way to actually gain an authentic, real following. When I work in the studio, I try to share everything, and I'm going to give you some ideas and tips on how to grow an audience online and also what to post as an artist. Okay, we need to lock in. I'm here to help all the designers and artists who want to grow on social media. My credentials are that I've grown my YouTube channel here to 123,000. My Instagram is about at 13 and a half, but that's honestly because I haven't taken it as seriously. But that honestly is changing. I've been posting very differently this year and this past quarter and trying to take it more seriously. And so I figured now is the perfect time to talk about it. So you want to grow on social media as an artist or designer. Most of the time, this is going to pertain to Instagram, but like you can use these same tips for other apps as well. Because honestly, the best advice I can give you is that consistency really is key. The more you post, the more you engage, you're going to grow in some capacity. I'm not trying to tell you that you're going to reach 1 million followers because that's like crazy and it's just not realistic. But I'm telling you how to get your work out there, especially if this whole point is for clients or just some work in like a gallery or some work in any capacity with a studio or to get hired or anything like that. It's not always about fame. So one, post multiple times a week, multiple different ways. So like for example on Instagram there's static photos, there's carousel posts, and there's reels. So those are videos. So with that you want to kind of mix it up throughout the week and do different styles of content. I think that carousels and reels do the best more than just static posts. I think if you're trying to get your work out there and you're just doing one picture of each piece of work that you're creating, like here's this poster, now here's this poster, now here's this poster, I don't think that's really going to help you in terms of growth because it's just a picture. Likes are definitely down on there and it's just like the algorithm is not going to push that out. So posting in different ways like carousels, multiple pictures in a post, or videos are very important to engage an audience, and doing that 3 to 5 times a week. You don't have to post every day, but doing that and doing different types of posts 3 to 5 times a week is pretty much the sweet spot for at least growing and getting attention on your account. So within your posting, it's also important to engage an audience, get them to interact, pose questions. Like, don't have just here's my work and I'm perfect, because I don't think people want to engage with perfection or like just trying to sell that idea. It is just a little bit more fun to actually post in an engaging way and start interacting with people. Always comment back. That really helps drive engagement. Now, one big thing for me that I've been noticing that is helping is having followers posts and having outreach posts. So a followers post is essentially like posting your work for the people that know you, the people that already support you, the people that love your work. Like it's a little bit more personal sometimes, or it's a little bit more like redundant, like it's like something you've already been working on, something you've already shown, or just your style of work. That's fine. Like it's great to show your work and do that consistently. But an outreach post is for getting new followers. So it's something that maybe not necessarily your audience will love or resonate with, but it's more for new people. It's something that can end up on the explore page. It's something that will be exciting and new for someone to see. One type of post I recently did with this was I set up my laptop, put a video of me up on there from my YouTube channel, and put the caption on the screen as like POV, you found a channel that talks about graphic design and making your creative life, something like that. That's so funny that in this moment I don't remember what it was, but it's on the screen. So you could even do a post like that sharing your art or design work, like you've found an account that focuses on this type of painting or something like that. That would be the caption. And looking at the analytics of that post specifically that I did, it was completely different than my regular posting. It was like so little percentage of my followers saw it. It was mostly non-followers, which was actually really good. So definitely as you continue on and you start growing and seeing that growth, definitely look back at your analytics, see what's working with different types of audiences, and then keep doing that. Just do more of that. And my last tip for growing and getting engagement, growing your audience is make your content binge worthy. So I know this makes sense with videos. If you found like a YouTube account or a TikTok account and you start scrolling through and you want to watch all their videos, but you can really do this with design as well. I have found myself scrolling through someone's profile and wanting to see every post because either what they're doing is just so captivating and engaging, or it's so aesthetically pleasing to me, or they're giving me such helpful tips. So like you need to decide what you want to do on your posts and for your design work, for your artwork, and share as much as possible so that everyone wants to go on your profile and look through every post because it's just that fun. With design work, it's really about your style, and I think the right people will find you when they also match with your style, match with your vibe. Like right now for me, I'm posting a lot about art history, I'm posting a lot about typography, and so I'm hoping to make my social media a place where you see all of that in the forefront and you're just like, okay, let me look through everything because it's so my thing too. Your people will come, you'll find them. So I actually did want to chat with you all a little bit about Kittl. If you do not know, I love Kittl. I love using Kittl so much. It's basically a program where you can do every little design thing you want to do. So it's great for like designing quickly for social media. There's templates you can start from. There's so many fonts, images, things to work from. Like there's literally thousands of fonts. I'm obsessed with that. And you can also design vectors and create really great design work from there, like even logos. So it's basically the place where I can get on and just start working. What I really like is there actually is a new likes panel in your editor. So now you can save things for later that you like and they can all be in one place. So that's like templates, graphics, images. I'm gonna show you how Kittl works for me by creating a poster right now. I have been trying to dabble in this more and more, and the templates really help me. So I really love Kittl because I can start by creating a poster from scratch using a lot of the graphics and the fonts to create something fun and unique, but I can also use the templates to create something similar to a template for like my own social media posts or a poster design, and I really like this concept. I also can use the templates kind of as inspiration to make my own design off of a template and just get started from there, exploring what I can do. So you can actually try and sign up for Kittl right now for free. Click the link in the description below. But if you use my code PaolaYT, you will get 25% off your first month or year on a paid plan. And I love working with Kittl, so thank you Kittl for sponsoring. Okay, so now I want to touch on a topic that is really important when it comes to posting your design and artwork. There is such a thing as real life good art and social media good art. To be good at posting your artwork and making it marketable and engaging, you kind of need to figure out how to be good at social media. I know people who are great artists and designers and are not getting any attention on their work, and I know people who are honestly mediocre designers but have tons of followers, and I'm not calling anyone out here. I'm just saying some people know how to market themselves and some people don't. Some of these mediocre designers are posting such great content and posting so consistently that it kind of just balances out into being like, oh, well, this is a great account, and so I'm gonna follow it. And I've seen it all. So no matter how good you are as an artist or designer, you need to be good at social media. So this is really important when it comes to video making. So reels, short form content, you have to make it engaging. Tell a story. My big tips for video making are you can start a series, you can show behind the scenes, you can do a kind of before and after. There's a lot of things you can do to make it more engaging to people instead of just static posts. So you can share your painting online, but if you share a video of yourself actually working on the painting and then the final result, that can be a lot more fun. Okay, so you don't know what to post? I got you. Let's create content together. Okay, so it's content day and I am going to be doing a few different projects and putting together like a few different posts for the upcoming weeks. And this is a really great way to make content in general, is like batching content. So you can take some time, get ready, look good, have some changes of clothes if you're wanting to be in the pictures or in the videos for what you're making. This is how I do it, and I feel like it really helps me get ahead because it's really easy to fall behind when you want to post a lot. But you know, taking time just here and there to actually like make short form content is actually easy when you just dedicate a bit of time to it. And when you schedule yourself like this, it just makes it easy to not get overwhelmed. So if you don't know what to post, I got you. There is a way to do this where you are creating educational content and not just posting your design, your artwork in general. That's something I do specifically with art history, and I really like that angle, but I know a lot of graphic designers do a lot of teaching graphic design tips. What I want you to think about though is, do you want to be a graphic designer that teaches other graphic designers about tips and tricks or tools and how to use things? Or do you want to be someone who teaches other people who don't know about graphic design about what you do so that you can either like get hired or get clients, whatever? I think there is like a weird little line with that because a lot of graphic designers online kind of want to build that audience. So they go into teaching other graphic designers things, but then it's like not everyone needs to be the graphic design influencer. So definitely like find your own lane, find your own thing. And it definitely just posting your work is also good as well. You don't have to do educational content. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm working on. Hopefully it will help you along the way. I can show you some specific projects and it's just inspiring and hopefully helps you get started. On content days like this, I usually put aside some time to create videos with audios that are trending or just kind of make some intro videos. So filming myself just to have the beginning of a concept for a video. It could be something like I show myself on the screen showing the designer versus the designs, and then I show all my work. So it's just, I need some quick video clips. I also think it's really great to share more inspirational content like current favorite fonts or my favorite design books. There's lots of ways to share that in a fun way. You can do short form style videos. I have done those and they've worked really well for me. Or you can do that inspirational content more in carousel style posts. So I actually think using sites like Kittl, like this video is sponsored by it, so I think it's just a great suggestion to use like sites that they have templates in and create your vibe from there. Or you can do it from scratch, it's really up to you, but like just setting the tone with your style of design work and showing inspirational content in an engaging way. Another idea you should definitely go for is sharing some of your older works or your sketchbook work or something that is just a little bit unfinished maybe. I think sharing like unfinished work or more sketchbook work is a way to show that you, one, are not like perfect, but also that you utilize your brain in your own specific way, like your creative style. And I think it really shows who you are. So I took this lettering and I made it into a post with a photo behind it. I will show you where I get photos in a second. And I thought that it looked really cool and a lot of people really responded well to it. And I was actually really surprised by the response because people were saying like, wow, this is like your best work yet. Like I'm loving this. And it's just old stuff I had in my sketchbook and reutilizing it for posts. Okay, so where I get images. I also like to take my own images in general, like I'll take my own photos for social media, but when I want to share my design work in like a cooler, more engaging way, or if I'm sharing a branding project, I know I'm not really doing that as much anymore, but I know a lot of designers are, and I like to go to Pexels, so I'll show you. This is Pexels. They have a ton of stock photos and videos that you can use. This is not sponsored. I'm literally just talking about it because I wanted to share this resource. The stuff I've downloaded from Pexels are actually really cool and have worked really well in projects and on social media with what I do. This one was the background for that type thing. I also wanted to share that I saw this type of post online and I'm going to be doing a version of it. So there's ways to do like creative everyday stuff as well, not just your design work. This app is great because it makes creative style posts. So when you're not posting your design work and you're wanting to post a bit more about yourself, you can still do it in creative ways, kind of the digital core internet vibe. I also want to create a bit more behind the scenes work, so I'm going to film myself printing what I've been working on for my typeface and hanging it up on the wall, and I'm going to film that whole thing like behind the scenes style. Okay guys, those are the tips I have for you for growing on social media, and I feel like this is my favorite topic to watch videos on, so I'm really happy that I'm finally making one. I don't know what took me so long. If you liked this video, please give it a like, please comment. I love to chat with you guys in the comments. Even leave your tips that you have for growing on social media, something that worked for you. We can all help each other, and I'll see you in the next video.